remember it was wet, and the swelter and the sweat and the shelter of the bed we were cloaked in.
So we thought it was coming out in September, but in terms of when it got made, it felt exactly the right time to do it. But we kind of suffered like a couple of setbacks in September that meant that we had to wait. So the 6 months was really boring from when it was completely finished and then when it came out.
But I've seen the way the earth throws its aces with a curve. You were waiting for the words to come to you.
No, I just started with the words, and then when it came to putting down arrangements, well, I just use an acoustic guitar because I don't know how to play anything else. And then when it came to doing arrangements, I found that I was really like confident at arranging violins and not confident at arranging other things. So we ended up with a lot of violins, and I guess that's how the whole folk thing comes together. But you know, like sometimes it's more like chamber music than folk.
Now the thought of you is burned on my body from the first time you did rewind that line from Hallelujah, the original Leonard Cohen version.
It was based on the story of this novella called First Love by Simon Beckett, where this guy, you can't really tell because it's all his inner monologue, so you have to sort of pick out what's actually happening in the story. But as far as you can tell, he meets a girl on a bench, and he ends up in taking her back to her room, moving into her room, and then he just leaves after she becomes pregnant. Now, I didn't use the entire story, but in my story, it's like she meets a guy on a bench. He takes her to his room, he seduces her. The only thing in the room is a bed, a chair, and a stereo, and the only song they have is Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. So you get seduced to that, and then he leaves.
And I would forget like I piss on a grave. I would forget like I piss on a grave. How the words as they came to my tongue were hallelujah, hallelujah. And the sky was so much bluer.
We did it in one take, so we had to rehearse it, but it's like a fun project for the director because he made it look like we'd used special effects, but in fact it was just a bunch of people spinning wheels at certain times and then us walking backwards instead of walking forwards and stuff like that, so it's quite cool.
And you left me in the light, and you met me in the light, and we only had a night between the two.
I had ultimate input in our last video for Wheel with Her Baby. I wrote it, and people didn't even think it was a real video. There was just comments on YouTube being like, this is rubbish, what is this? So I no longer have any input in the videos.
End of.
Yeah.
Singer, not video producer.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
And I won't forget.